Hello, this is Joanna Underwood. I'm the founder and board member of the National Environmental Group Energy Vision, and on behalf of Matt Tomic, our president, and myself, we want to say how deeply impressed we are that Louisiana Clean Fuels is giving a special award to Katry Martin at the fall event for his tremendous pioneering work in clean fuels. Energy Vision specializes in looking at the clean fuel sources and the petroleum-free vehicle fuels of the future, and we first learned about this project in 2014. We came down to see it, and Katry Martin gave us a full tour of the site. We saw the technology, we saw how beautifully it was landscaped, we saw the fish floating around and the ducks in a clean lagoon. We saw what an extraordinary far-sighted vision he had for using the gases in the landfill and turning them into something important. We were so impressed that in 2016, we invited Katry and his wife Ann to come to New York and receive one of Energy Vision's annual Energy Vision Awards. When he spoke, he was humble, he was gracious, and most of all, we remember him saying again and again, I was just doing my job. This was just the job I was supposed to do, but we knew he was much more special than that. He was a far-sighted person, a real legend. His technology is something we've talked about across the United States, and it will be important not only to this country's fuels future, but it will be important in every nation in the world where countries are struggling with the burden of organic waste and what they should do about it. Well, he has shown one clean path. There it is. And we want to say that while we can't be there with you for this special event, we only can send all our congratulations and our very best. Thank you.
Katry Martin was an amazing individual. We worked with him for years at St. Landry on his project. We brought, the whole South Central region. We had a field trip out there, all the Clean Cities coordinators. We brought them down here to teach them about what was going on so they could go back to their states and talk about renewable natural gas there. And so when we were trying to come up with awards, new awards and ways to make this a very meaningful event and make awards meaningful, I said we really need to do something to honor Katry. And that is where this award came from. And I'm going to be passing this off on to Tyler.
Yes, so the Katry Martin Award is very special to us, and though I never personally had a chance to meet Katry Martin, I've seen his legacy week after week working with FJ and Richard at St. Landry Parish, and it's really incredible the stuff that they started there. So I'll keep it kind of brief, but we're going to watch a short video that Clean Cities did through the Motor Week YouTube channel that talks a little bit about St. Landry Parish, and he's in there as well. So we get to hear just a little bit about what they're doing with their RNG project. And then we're going to have Miss Brandy, his second daughter, come speak in just a minute. So watch this short video, assuming that it works.
Our success story this week takes us to St. Landry Parish, Louisiana, where one man's trash is another's fuel. The St. Landry Parish Solid Waste District collects about 300 tons of garbage a day. As the waste in the landfill decomposes, it gives off a gas which is mostly methane. That gas is collected, conditioned, and compressed, and then dispensed as renewable natural gas at a fueling station just feet from the landfill.
We have the capacity here to produce about 700 gasoline gallon equivalents per day. That equates to about 200,000 gallons per year, and we'll dispense almost every bit of that.
About 30 vehicles in the parish run on this biogas, including refuse trucks and law enforcement vehicles. While they're the only renewable natural gas vehicle fuel source in the state, with help from organizations like Louisiana Clean Fuels, they won't be the last.
So as a family, we were incredibly surprised that you all created this award. We knew Dad was very in-depth at work, but we had no idea until after he passed away that that he was changing the fuel industry forever. We always thought that these trips he was going on with Lisa, to France and to Minnesota or Michigan or wherever, were, well, we're just going to go and give a little speech. But indeed, he was pioneering fuel change throughout the world. So a little personal information about our dad. He didn't, I argued with him for a while about why his name was Katry. I had a story from my grandma, and then he had a different story. So in any case, our youngest sister is also named Katry. So for us, it's, a name that'll live on. He was very strong in faith and family. He never put himself before anyone else. Even at work, and all of his coworkers can and have expressed how their success was because of his success. He never gave up on people. He saw potential in everybody, and he got joy from those people reaching their potential. When you didn't believe in yourself, he believed in you, and he could see it in everyone. He would say, no, it's not, I'm not doing the work, you're doing it, you deserve the recognition. So we could never surprise him or celebrate him because it wasn't, he thought he didn't deserve it, he thought everyone else did. He was genuine and a good man, and when we got here, Mr. LaBeouf, who is now in the St. Landry system in Dad's position, came up to us and said he feels that from everyone around him, and he's never met him, and that's what coworkers are saying, that he's just a good and genuine man. So he always felt like there was very few things that were impossible. We didn't grow up as a wealthy family. We didn't take a lot of family vacations. He worked 2 jobs. He worked on a dairy farm every day. Cows don't take a break. He went to school while our mom was battling cancer, got a 2nd degree, and not a single day as a child can I look back and say, why was that poor kid that never could do anything? Because he never let us feel that way. We never knew we were poor. We never knew we couldn't do things because he always gave to make it possible for us. So he would be honored and humbled by this award for whoever receives it, and know that the accomplishments that are honored today is something to be very proud of. So thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for letting us drop in and have lunch. And congratulations to everyone for making such a big difference in the biofuel world today. Thank you.
And so to follow those footsteps is really an incredible task, and there were a few people who are nominated to do that, to be recognized for this award. Vivian Oakman, DEQ, we had Ann Vale, of course, Robert Bourne, and I think I'm missing names, and FJ, right? And we let the votes go up to our board and to stakeholders, open vote, just to let it happen as it will, so that we weren't super invested in it. It's so hard to see stuff whenever you're that deep on the inside. And so let everybody go to vote, and there was a clear winner, and it gives me a great honor to introduce the winner of the Katry Martin Award this year is Faltry FJ Jolivet. And so a couple words about FJ, for those who don't know. FJ was basically the leader of everything RNG at St. Landry Parish under Katry's leadership. And basically a one-man crew for the whole RNG operation. It's really impressive. I work with them once a week in Opelousas. And it's a good time. It's incredible, and the work he does is very, very good. And a good friend as well. So FJ, she's kind of right there. There's your Katry Martin Award.
I actually thought that there were those my constituents that was really more deserving. And of course, whoever would have won, it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Katry Martin, whom was not just a boss, he was a friend, and he invested in everyone that was around. And we did great exploits because of his vision and his pioneership. So I am honored, and I'd like to thank his family for sharing him. I'd like to thank Louisiana Clean Fuel for recognizing him, and every one of you all who are a part of this great big vision. So thank y'all so very much. God bless you all.